started here at USC. I started here years ago at USC. Looking back on your experience here at USC and taking in mind that we have a room full of folks that are dreaming of doing things like you've done, what was it that you felt was the most important thing you took away from your experience here at USC? And what advice would you give these young folks today about their own entry into this wacky business of ours?
Well, I think the best thing about USC was obviously its, location and where it is, and being able to access, and using the Trojan network and being able to access, people who are in the business who went to USC and getting in the door. I think, some of the classes there were great, and I think they were all very helpful in giving kind of the background of, what the music industry is, but it's really a business that you learn on the job, kind of, working at a label or working as a manager is really you learn everything on the job. You learn day by day. And so the biggest advice that I would give is just to put yourself out there, is take as many internships as you can, talk to as many people as you can, be at shows, find out what bands, people are talking about, and go to those shows, be at the Troubadour, at the Roxy, or at I guess the Bootleg now, be there, and, so people know who you are, kind of. And then when you get an internship, whether it's an A&R or it's in a management company or whatever you want to do, the advice that I give everybody, and what someone told me back then, which helped me get my job, is that you need to be indispensable, so that when you leave your internship, people are like, oh, who is doing this report, or who is doing this, or what happened to that person? And they'll be like, oh, that was an intern, but they're gone now. Then that's in the back of their head, and they're like, oh, well, maybe we should consider, giving them a part-time job or even giving them a full-time job. So really my advice is to, use the USC network as much as you can to get, to meet people, take as many internships as you can. And then while you're doing your internship, be indispensable and make sure that when you leave, people are, they need you. And when they need you is when you are an advantage, and that can translate into a job.
Ben, I couldn't think of a better way to end this. I would add one word to indispensable: relentless. And I know that's what Mr. Adelson is, relentless and indispensable to both Young the Giant and Republic Records.